Good afternoon. I was going to go to church today, but didn't quite happen. I guess with the holiday season and everything going on, it forward. I want to talk to you guys today about keeping the peace. The peace that surpasses all understanding. That's the peace of God. The peace of God is in you. Okay, it's the energy in you that you have to train in order to keep the peace. And then you got to watch your words. You all are around family members or friends or people around you, just normal people every day that may or may not have the same kind of aura, or same kind of mindset that you have. Okay? For years, I thrived on keeping peace in my home and keeping peace within my body and keeping peace within my surroundings or my atmosphere. That was just me. I want to keep the peace no matter what, because the peace is where you really you can get a better understanding of yourself. You can get a better understanding of God. You can get a better understanding of your surroundings, and you can think. Um, Today, I was hit with a little bit of peace and calamity. And the thing is, when you are a child of God, you're a child of the King, you have to be able to come in peace no matter what. The peace of God is what you have to have. And that means that you're going to have to stay neutral in situations where somebody may be trying to get you to do or say or be something that is not right. And if you have a household that you try to keep peace in, the main thing you got to do at all times is stay neutral, stay prayed up, and ask God every time how to handle it. People have different attitudes, they have different atmospheres, and you have different ideas of how life should be. Don't mean that they're right or wrong. Oh, and when you also have people who have their issues, when you say issues, meaning that they may have an idea or a opinion that's very opinionated, of opposite of you, opposite of your peace, and opposite of what it is you're trying to do, you have to stay neutral, not dismissing what they say, but stay neutral. Listen. Even though you may not agree, it may be something in there that you can actually take with you or take and kind of maneuver it to make them understand that you're trying to keep peace, or you're trying to keep understanding, or you're trying to keep something there that will help you or help them get to where you are, or get them to a better state in their own mind. And sometimes I'm going to tell you, the best thing to do is just be quiet. Stay silent. Because one thing about it, two things for sure, when you have someone that has a very opinionated process in their mind, especially dealing with the generation of elders, or you're dealing with a generation of a younger generation. Any of y'all know, y'all talk to these younger kids, they are very opinionated, and you can't talk to them about what it is that you want so much. You got to listen to what they say and just try to go along if you can, and if not, back away. As I say, you know what, you'll figure it out, because just like you and me and everybody here, we all have to bump our heads a lot. By and by, that's what we have to go through. What the old people say, by and by until the morning comes. They'll get it. They'll get understanding by and by. The, when you have somebody or people have a certain mindset, and sometimes you got to understand that sometimes people in a older mindset have a very stick with it, or better yet, a stick to itiveness of their mindset, of their understanding, and their peace is different from yours. Peace to me is calmness. Peace to me is a clear understanding. Peace to me is something that you can cultivate and understand everything around you, and then you can actually you can manifest in that kind of peace also. You can manifest in that kind of peace. Okay? In that kind of peace, you can sit back here and you can get with God. You can pray. You can come around and change the atmosphere as you keep it, because that kind of peace also cultivates an environment of healthiness in you and everybody else around you. Now, will that be always? No. You will have calamity from time to time. You will have people that want to pull you out of that peace, because they want to start up and they want to get their out and they want to get that started. And that's in that kind of situation, you got teeth, one mouth, and you got this little pivot right here under your nose. Do this. Even if you got to take your own finger, because I did that earlier when I was in my situation with a family member. I had to take my own finger and just cover my own mouth and let that family member speak, because of the fact that even though it may or may not agree with me in my peace and where I was, the fact of the matter is that I still have to listen to their opinions. I still have to listen to their gripe or their confusion or their situation, because like I said, they may be older than you, they may have a mindset that's not like yours, they may have some kind of opinions that may be different from yours. You still listen. That's all you got to do. And as that go on, find a better way to keep the peace. Find a better way to speak peace unto the situation, even if it may not be the peace that you want to pass on. It gives it a better leveling playing field, so you can come back and address something later, or you just can let it pass. And get on your knees and pray. I did. I have to go pray, and I just went to church online, but still, the fact is that you just got to be able to keep the peace. The peace that surpasses all understanding is what God gives all of us. But it's up to you to cultivate it. It's up to you to harness it. It's up to you to go in and pull it out of you. And don't let people and their opinions or situations or your environment change it. Am I still working on it? Yes. Am I still trying to cultivate mine? Every day. But I also read the Word of God. That's also what I live by. So now, am I holier than thou? Y'all seen me on here. I've gotten frustrated. I've had curse words come out of my mouth. I've had situations where I've talked very frankly. And if somebody gives me any kind of, if God gives me any kind of vision or any understanding that he wants me to get out here and say, I'm very vocal. Especially when it comes down to injustice in my eyes. What I may see as injustice, y'all may see as justice. But like I said, it's a difference of opinion. And that's where peace that surpasses all understanding has to come into play. And you get an understanding of each other by and listening. And if it's no conclusion, then let bygones be bygones. Agree to disagree and walk away from it for another time, or find a way to find a neutral ground. But moving forward, I came over here to talk to you guys about peace that passes all understanding, hoping that everybody had a great 4th of July. We was rained out. I mean, the rain came down so bad, y'all. I was just like, this just came out of nowhere. And it like flooded a lot of stuff that we had outside. So we have to wait. So we're going to do our thing a little later on. But anyway, I hope everybody had a great day. Divine Punishment comment. Oh, will display my Viking. Okay. You mess with. Okay. Thank y'all so much for everybody defending me. I love you guys. Hey, everybody who came on here. But I will say this. Peace. Period. And we don't have to sit back and give in or take in to anything that is going to disrupt it. Remember, our atmosphere is ourself. We are our own universe in our own existence, and we choose who comes in and out of our life. Okay, and that's where your peace, and that's where your growth. That's where the glory of God can be shown, and that's also how you can walk amongst this earth, amongst people, and not let them bother you or let them take you out of character. You always can go to him in prayer. You always can harness his energy when you need it, and harness his understanding, harness his wisdom when needed. And also, I want to talk about this. Thank you. The Lord reminded me. I just got off of the Esther fast. Just, what's today? The 5th? The 3rd. The 1st through the 3rd. No water, no food. That's another thing you can do to harness your peace and get yourself back into a better position. You can go on a fast. I decided to do an Esther fast because my body was going through some horrific stuff that I don't want to talk about, but it was not doing good. And I knew that I need to get before God and find out what's going on. Some of you guys may be getting a DNA activation or elevation. The last dream or vision I had during this time frame while I was on my fast was these angelic beings working on me. Like I was laying on a table and they were working on me. Even though I was just laying down, it's like I went to sleep and I just saw them like working on me. And they were like, we have to replace something. They were just talking about different things. Of course, in my dreams, I knew what they were saying, but I knew that they were working on me eternally on my spirit, because it was like so many things need to be replaced, so many things need to be done, so many things need to be done here, there. They were just working on me. And then I woke up feeling better, but I knew that there was a DNA replacement or kind of an upgrade. I don't know how to describe it, y'all, but it was just something he was like, we have to work on you. So as you start going on these fasts, like I said, I just did my Esther fast from was July 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. No food, no water, just prayer. And I mostly I don't think I did a video. If I did do one video, it was like that first, but then after the second and third, I didn't, because it was time for me to spend time with God. And that's where I was. And there's going to be more fasts coming up where I may not put videos out, because that's the time between me and the Creator. That's the time between me and Christ. That's the time between me and my Christ consciousness, to get back in line with the Creator and with the Word of God and what I'm doing. That means that I have to let things kind of push aside to make sure that I'm in line, in one alignment. And I challenge you guys to do the same thing. Is it a hard fast? Yes. You have no water or no food for 72 hours, and basically you cleansing out your body too. You're centering your body to push out things that's in there that's not good, or you asking the Creator to come in and actually rectify the situation in your body or in your temple or in your environment, even to cleanse it, to get it to a position where you'll be okay, to make sure that you are doing things holistically, or at least the best way you can, to keep you in alignment with one Mother Nature, Heaven, Mother Nature, and yourself. Because that's why we're here, to have oneness. I didn't really get on here to say much but that, and also to tell you guys that the fast do work if you actually do go in there with the mindset of staying closer to God and getting yourself in alignment with what He has for you, and also get yourself in alignment with what it is that He has for you to do, because that's another thing. He will also make you understand more so His teachings and what it is your assignment here, if you have one. Some of y'all may just have an assignment just to live a righteous life, because your righteous living will be able to help others understand how to do it. You'll be able to impact other people just by you living a righteous life. Some of us have, jobs on here to do. Others, you're finding your way. But try fasting and try praying. It's 72 hours. If you can't do no food and water, I would say ask God, just do the water. It's 72 hours of no food. That really does, because think about it. The cells in your body regenerates every 24 hours, or every 72 hours. You can get a better understanding of your body. Your body, your cells regenerates itself every 72 hours. You I think it's every 72 hours. Look this up if I'm wrong. I think it's every 72 hours you get a new generated body. Like your cells regenerate itself. I'm thinking. Y'all can look that up if I'm wrong. But I know so many. I think it's either every 24 hours. No, it takes 24 hours for your body to process food that you eat. And then I want to say, I keep thinking it's 72 hours for the body to regenerate cells and everything in the body. But either way go, if you do a fast where you go in, you drinking water, you're cleansing out the body and cleansing out the bowels and stuff in your intestinal system, and also replenishing and also cleansing out the bloodstream. You're doing this. And that gives your body time to clear out all the gunk and also cleanse out the fogginess in the brain. So, just a few things you can think about. Anyway, I'm hoping I'm right on that. If I'm wrong, I'm gonna come back and say I'm wrong, and I'm go back and apologize, and I'm gonna tell y'all the right information. I'm gonna look it up later and tell you more if I got to. But either way it go, I want to go ahead and talk to you guys a little bit about just keeping the peace, even when summertime, holiday season, 4th of July, how to keep the peace no matter what. And it's possible. It's possible. You ain't got to give in to the gossip all the time. You don't have to give in to all of that he said, she said, and oh girl, I heard, and I, man, you know what she said or he said, man, you know what they said on that. You don't have to give in to that. If you're trying to keep peace within yourself, you can sit back here and talk about the game of something. You can talk about, who's going to be on the football team this coming up fall, or, what's going on in your life that's positive that will help you get yourself to a better, higher, a better, in a better position, Either way it goes, don't let the enemy trip you up and put you in those traps to get your energy level down. Okay, remember, we're still elevating, and the light always moves forward. So that means we got to keep our energy level high enough to move forward. I'm not going to stay here too much longer. Hey, everybody. Let me see here. What's going on? This is my girl. Said Paleo? Yes, I'm sorry. I can never say your name right. I'm so sorry. I'm going to get better at it, though. I'm going to say it right. But you're my girl, too. And you guys going to be just fine. And if they do come in here talking crazy, let them talk. It's just nothing but words, and words don't bother me. But this hopefully will help other people as you go and make you understand that you don't have to give in to the shenanigans. You can always take the high road and keep the peace that surpasses all understanding. Anyway, y'all have a good day and happy Sunday. Y'all enjoy this day. It's the Lord's Day. In my culture and what I do, this is the Lord's Day, and we rejoice and be glad in Him. And give Him praise and thanks that you woke up today, that nothing happened to you. Some people didn't wake up, today. And pray for the ones who didn't and who's going through hardship. Give out that love to other people. Don't just keep it for yourself. Go in and ask people to make sure they're all right. Care about somebody else other than just yourself. I know it's difficult, especially in this time frame when people are always trying to use you. But if you decide to say, I'm not going to let that happen, I'm going to stay in love and I'm stay in peace, and keep yourself in a spirit of discernment. That means you pay attention. You can be sweet as doves, but wise as serpents. Means you're going to pay attention. You're going to be smart. You'll be able to make it through every day. Just staying on alert, but not nervous alert. Just keeping yourself open, keeping the signal open, knowing when the discerning spirit of God is telling you not to do something, or not to go a place, or not to say certain things. It takes practice, but you can do it. But anyway, you guys have a great day.